Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms. Roxanne. This is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Supergirl Season 3, Episode 19, called The Fanatical. So we start off with Lena trying out a possible cure for Rain, but it's a no-go. And Rain is not happy whatsoever, and Lena developed a new force field that if Kryptonians try to look through it, it zaps them, and so it hurts them. So Kara's kind of pissed about that, and they are not on good terms right now. Wow, my eyebrows are crazy. Anyway, so then we have Kara talks to James at Catco, and then the girl comes in and barges in and gives James Koval's journal, which is that crazy fanatic dude that tried to kill Supergirl and basically in charge of all the ring crap. Basically his fault. And so the followers are making a bomb, apparently. And so she was a teacher beforehand, and then Supergirl rescued her, and that's how she joined the groups and how all that stuff happened. And it turns out she can read Kryptonian. And she tells them where the disciples are, like the address where they were staying at. And then we have Ruby as being very standoffish with Alex, and just kind of wants to be left alone, but Alex tries to get her out of it, and it's just not working whatsoever. And then we have Supergirl and Monel at the location, and they found Ash, but they also found a girl's bracelet in the ash, and so Monel says that was a person, and says other than that's been vacated. And then we have the people interfere at Catco and take the girl. It's funny, I don't think we ever heard her name, at least I didn't hear it. And so they infiltrate Catco and take the girl. Then James goes after them as Guardian. So then James gets busted because of armor-piercing helmet bullet. And then his helmet flies off, so he got exposed. But he manages to escape, and then James and the girls talk. And then we have Alex talks to John about Ruby and how like nothing's working, so he's trying all these different books, reading them and trying their different techniques. And then John talks about his dad and how he's just being very isolated in his room and not really going anywhere either. Then Supergirl talks to Lena, and they're not friends. She made that perfectly clear. And it just doesn't end good. Like basically, she wants to rebuild trust with Lena, and Lena's not having it. And then we have John going to the arcade with his dad, Alex, and Ruby, because they figure that might be a good way to get him out of his Alzheimer's, or the Martian version of Alzheimer's. And Supergirl talks to the girl, and then James gets blackmailed through a text message saying that if they don't hand her over, they will expose him. And then so then we have Ruby at the arcade. She just has her walls up, and she's not letting anyone get through, and she's just not having it. She doesn't want to be at the arcade. She wants to go home. She wants to be left alone. And then we have John's dad is losing it because of all the fighting games with all the guns and stuff, so he's just kind of freaking out. And so they immediately leave. Then we have Supergirl and Monel talk, and then we have Lena found something, and it's basically a Kryptonian rock. I forgot the name for it. And so they figured if they could get it, they could reverse engineer it and create a cure. And basically, the group is basically trying to make another world killer. And so, if they reverse engineer, they could possibly cure Rain and be back to Sam permanently. Then we have James is going to reveal himself as Guardian to the press. That's his plan anyway. Then James talks to Lena, and then they talk about racism, how he was arrested when he was 7 at a hotel, which is crazy. So then we talk about like how unfair that would be, and how like that was and is, and how basically when he is the guardian, he doesn't have to worry about it because it's by his actions and not by his color. And so they have a nice, meaningful talk about that. And then the girl says she's going to give herself up, and they're like, if you're going to try to do that, at least let's have backup. So they create a plan to get that done. And then we have Ruby and Myron talk, which is John's dad. And basically, they're both kind of, I guess, broken. So they kind of connect a little bit, and so they play foosball. And that's kind of getting him out of his shell as they're going to feel a little bit better, and opens Ruby up, and so she's a little bit better. And so then we have a girl gets picked up, and then Monel is there as well. He gets into the same van. It's like, is this the lift? And then he goes with them, and then they lost comms in the signal. And then we have the ritual starting to happen, and Supergirl goes there because Monel basically used like a sunstone or something, and basically that's a frequency that Supergirl can hear, so she managed to get to the location. Then Supergirl versus Olivia, and then Guardian helps out, and apparently he got a new upgrade for a helmet. And then we have Supergirl touches the rock, and it messed her up. Like her heat vision just went haywire, and she just went kind of like she just lost control for a hot minute. And then the Supergirl manages to calm herself down and calms the girl down, but the stone will not come undone, and it won't come off. So Supergirl basically burns it off. Then once it's off, she literally blows on it with her frost breath to try to recover. And then she's trying to comfort her because she's like, well, first she's in pain, and then secondly she's very sorry for what she did. And then James and Supergirl talk some more. And then we have Alex and basically dyed Ruby's hair. Like the latter part, like her hair's like all the way down to like on her shoulder, but it's like here down is like green, which is actually kind of a cool color. And then they both say sorry. She's sorry for like pushing her to try to do more things, trying to make her more integrated and more like connected. And then she says sorry for being standoffish. So they both apologize. And then she's worried that she might turn into the world killer Ruby is. And Alex says, like, no matter what, I'm going to try to protect you as long as I live. So I don't know if that's a precursor or something or what. And then we have Wynn tried to rock because they did the radioactive signature of the rock, and they found a rock in space that's about 5 light years away, so they're going to go to it with Supergirl and Mon-El are. And then turns out Rain is getting better. She's becoming more resistant to the kryptonite, so they maybe have 2 days to figure out a vaccination or a cure for her. And then we have the very final scene where Corvelle is at the crime scene. So he's back, so that's fun. I forgot what character he played on some show that I watched, and I could not stand that character to save my life. I can't remember. Anyway, I won't try to look it up. But anyway, I thought this was a pretty good episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So I'll give this a straight up, I'll give this a B+. I felt there were some things